starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
It shines afar, that bonny blue flag with its single star. We're a band of brothers standing tall, bound by soil and the southern call. Through fields of gold, through fire and ash, we hold our ground, we'll never crash. Hurrah, hurrah, we raise it high, the bonny blue beneath the sky. Hurrah, hurrah, it shines afar, that bonny blue flag with its single star. Our rights were forged in honest hands. We plowed the fields, we worked the lands. When danger came, we made our stand. A simple star, a bold demand. Hurrah, hurrah, we raise it high, the bonny blue beneath the sky. Hurrah, hurrah, it shines afar, that bonny blue flag with its single star. And battles grim, our anthem sung a sacred hymn. The star, it gleams, it lights the way for those who fight and those who stay. Hurrah, hurrah, we raise it high, the bonny blue beneath the sky. Hurrah, hurrah, it shines afar, that bonny blue flag with its single star. We're a band of brothers standing tall, bound by soil and the southern call. Through fields of gold, through fire and ash, we hold our ground, we'll never crash. Hurrah, hurrah, we raise it high, the bonny blue beneath the sky. Hurrah, hurrah, it shines afar, that bonny blue flag with its single star. Were forged in honest hands. We plowed the fields, we worked the lands. When danger came, we made our stand. A simple star, a bold demand. Hurrah, we raise it high, the bonny blue beneath the sky. Hurrah, hurrah, it shines out far, that bonny blue flag with its single star. and battles grim, our anthem sung a sacred hymn. The star it gleams, it lights the way for those who fight and those who stay. Hoorah, hoorah, we raise it high, the bonny blue beneath the sky. Hoorah, hoorah, it shines afar, that bonny blue flag with its single star.
Okie dokie, twice in a row, but two different styles. Two different styles of the theme song that our group has chosen for the Fire Eaters group. Yeah, Thursday. Wow, that was a phenomenal day for me as far as producing a show with so many people in the panel. And I am just so pleased and so happy that first off they came to my group. They want to be part of my show, and that it went without a hitch. No integrity issues, no breaking down the system. There is no yelling, no screaming. There is no accusation. There's no anything. And Irene Crucell, how you doing this morning? It's been a while, right? Judgment Tree. And who am I going to judge today? Well, it may surprise you and it may upset you, but I have got to speak my mind. Okay. First off, for those of you who are new to Judgment Tree broadcast, let me explain to you what it is. Judgment Tree broadcasts are done. I've been trying to do them every day, but I hate to say it, sometimes it falls through. But it's about Daniel Boone, who I am distantly related to. I'll be honest, it's a very long list of people before it gets down to me, but I am related to Daniel Boone. And guess what I did? Well, when I found out, I went out and I bought a whole bunch of books. Yes, some of these are kid books about my ancestor, Daniel Boone, right? Getting some heavy stuff here. And what I found out about Daniel Boone, besides being my all-time childhood favorite hero of our country, I found out that he did a thing called the Judgment Tree. And what it was is that towards the end of his life, Daniel Boone, and this is something that they did back in the day. What they did was they had to make sure that when they died, they left no debt to their family. Okay. So throughout his life, he had a bunch of land, a bunch of houses. He had a lot of money, and he paid off all of his debts. So he was a poor man. And the town where he was living at, his final town, they chose him to be a judge, and they paid him, a little bit of money for his efforts. And so he found this tree, and it's a real tree. It's a bona fide tree. It's no longer there because after 200 plus years, it got sick and it died. But they cut pieces of it and they put it into museums, especially the ones where he actually carved his initials in and that of his wives and kids. And he was leaned up against the tree, and people would come to him with their problems. He would listen to both sides and he'd make a decision. And whatever his decision was, they had to honor it. The Judgment Tree. So, my Judgment Tree for today is this. I'm a little bit disappointed. Oh, thank you, Irene. Irene said you're awesome. Irene, we need to do another one show for you, okay? So after my broadcast, why don't you reach out to me, Messenger, and let's plan for in fact, I'm looking to do Tuesday show. So if you want to reach out to me, we'll bring you in as a guest, and we'll talk about what you have going on. So reach out to me, okay? Um, so like I said in my opening, that this might surprise you, it might upset you, it might make you angry at me, but I don't care. Okay, it's my show. I can say what I want, within reason, obviously. Now, my family, my wife, myself, our parents, our grandparents, our great grandparents, have always been Republican. Always voted straight ticket Republican. But I have to admit to you, I'm a little bit surprised the last couple decisions that my president, Donald J. Trump, has made. Now, I know I've said this before on another broadcast and I got hammered. Yes, he has done a lot of good things for our nation. Okay. I'm not belittling that. He's done a lot for us, he's done a lot for others. There are millions of people across the world saying, please, Donald Trump, come to our country. In fact, the people in England are saying, please, Donald Trump, buy our state, make our country, make us the next state of the United States. Please, Donald Trump, save us from ourselves. Yes, I know he does good. But what the hell? These last couple of decisions, one was about the Epstein. Don't release, don't release, don't release, don't release, don't release. So that got people thinking, well, his name must be in there somewhere. Then all of a sudden I said, release it, release it, release it, release it, release it. And from what I understand, at this point, his name's not there. So at first he did not want it released. Then he did want it released. And what we found were Democrat names on there. Marjorie Taylor Greene, a big supporter of Donald Trump, two elections going. And he turns on her for, I don't know why. He called her a traitor. And now she's not going to run for re-election. She's stepping down come January. He is losing a big voice for his support. The mayor of New York, the mayor-elect of New York, who was a socialist Democrat. Initially, President Trump was totally against socialism. Oh, no, he's going to destroy New York. Oh, New York, New York. So he brings the guy into the office to talk to him. I thought he was going to dress him down and tell him where the rubber meets the pavement. But he comes out with this press release, and they're like buddies, chums, bros. He couldn't say enough good about him, and the mayor-elect couldn't say enough good things about President Trump. I don't understand it. I'm sure somewhere there is something hidden, and I guess we have to wait and find out, right? Ukraine and Russia. That war may be coming to an end finally. President Donald J. Trump has a 28-point treaty that they must agree to. I read through it on Dave Glovin's Boogie the Bow broadcast on Friday. And by the way, folks, I do highly recommend that you watch Dave Glovin's Boogie with the Bow whenever he shows up. He used to have a regular schedule. I think it's Monday, Wednesday. Well, I think it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 10 a.m. And he's trying to do Tuesday and Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern time. But check him out, okay? But his 28-point treaty, Trump's 28-point treaty, I read through it. I want to tell you what. It all goes to Russia. Russia's going to come out on top. They're going to get to keep the land, the minerals. Ukraine's got to reduce their military force, no nuclear weapons, no connections to NATO. Even though Russia was the aggressor, And Zelensky must hold re-elections in like less than a year. Russia gets allowed back into the worldwide economy. They start making their money again. I don't understand it. I truly don't. But Thursday, we had a really good show. Um, it was myself, Mindy Hergert, who, open disclosure, is a genealogical client of mine. I do her genealogy. She's also the board member of the SIA. She's a member of the CSA2. For those of you who don't know what the SIA is the Southern Independence Association. Their goal essentially is to bring the South back into power. Okay. CSA2, that organization is for the South. It is to try and protect the statues, the monuments, the paintings, the cemeteries, the dead from the war between the North and the South. And she's also associated with something else. But she wasn't able to be there. She was doing Thanksgiving at a family member's house, which I understand. Okay, we're in that season. Matthew Holmes, the author of 6 books. And I can't say enough about these books, folks. You got to get them. I think they're like $10, depending on which ones you buy from Amazon. If you buy them directly from him through Messenger, he will bundle them for you. He will reduce the price, and he will sign them for you. Blood in the Mountains, The Life of Private Nathan Holmes in the 63rd Virginia Infantry Regiment, Company A. These books are all about his ancestors who fought the good war. Hell in the Cell is about 2 of his ancestors who were taken prisoner and went to a prison in Maryland called Point. Oh my goodness. Point something prison. I never can't remember that prison, but it was a horrible prison to be in. They treated the prisoners like shit. This one here is The Spirit of Vengeance. It's about his 3rd great granduncle who owned a farm. The Union soldiers came through. They wanted his land. He said no. They shot and killed him. And it's about the family who then joined the army to have vengeance against the military of the Union soldiers. The Road to Hell and Back. That is a friggin' eye-opener, folks. This is about how the English soldiers, along with their Indian allies, treated, or mistreated, I should say, the civilians of the colonies, killing them, raping them, cutting them up, all kinds of nasty stuff. This one here I'm still reading, The War That Never Ended. It's again about his ancestors, about the war between North and South, and so forth, and how the war is still ongoing against the South. Chemtrails over Dixieland. It is a different type of book for him. It's not really related to the war. It's about the chemtrails being sprayed in the sky. It was about the Epstein list, and it was about sex trade. It's about pedophilia. It's about really a lot of stuff that are eye openers politically, and all backed up with facts and sources. Okay. He was not able to be on the show because he had all but pneumonia. So he was home being treated with medicine. Who else was there was Ben Walker, a young man who wrote his first book called The Legend of Willow's Hollows. I truly enjoyed this. And I actually wrote some songs to correspond to this particular book. You know what I'm going to do here, folks? Just to give you a little bit of what the book is about. I wrote some songs through using Suno.com, okay? And all I did was I took some lines from his book and I gave it to Suno, and Suno.com did this. I mean, I like 6 songs, but I'm not going to play all of them, but I'm going to play this one here.
The woods breathe heavy like a dying man. Shadows crawl where no shadows can. The air tastes bitter like a stolen truth. Each step a lie, each sound uncouth. Eyes in the branches, whispers in the stone. You're not alone, no, you're not alone. Raven's domain, where the brave are slain. Every breath you take, every move's in vain. Raven's domain, hear the trees complain. You're the hunted now, feel the hunter's pain. Branches crackle like a witch's laugh. The path ahead splits like a shattered glass. The fog wraps tight, a suffocating trap. The forest hums low like a funeral crowd. Roots rise like fingers, clutching your soul. The guardians stir, the night's taking its toll. Is it the wind or their teeth in the dark? The end of your story, the forest mark. Raven's domain, where the brave are slain. Every breath you take, every move's in vain. Raven's domain, hear the trees complain. You're the hunted now, feel the hunter's pain. Raven's domain, Raven's domain.
Raven's Domain. Folks, that was the song. That was the song. Just a few lines taken out of his book, and Suno.com did all the rest for me. But it's amazing because it actually hit this book 100% about the branches, about the eyes in the tree. It was like Suno read his book. And the book is about during the war between the North and the South, a Confederate soldier got into witchcraft. His daughter as well. They both had powers, and the Union soldiers went into this town to bring the town into the Union as far as rules and regulations and laws and so forth. Okay, and the Union soldiers were getting clobbered by Raven, which is the daughter of the Confederate soldier, was getting tortured, killed, all kinds of stuff, and they couldn't figure out why. Okay, and the Union soldiers went in. They were fighting against witchcraft, and they were losing until they found one of their own who was in the witchcraft and into all that dark magic kind of stuff. Okay, and he came to their aid, and he helped the Union soldiers to win the battle. They took. He has promised me he's going to do a sequel, okay, to the book because she did not die. Raven did not die, and uh, I'm anxious. I'm hoping. I'm hoping uh, uh, for that. I also created a song from Matthew Holmes's books, and I'm going to share that with you now as well. Let me know what you think about this song, okay?
To live and die in Dixie, oh, what a sweet refrain. With trumpets wailing bright as the morning train, where the river hums a tune and the willows sway again.
Oh, the stars, they twinkle like a slide trombone, and the saxophones croon of a land we call home. Let us cross. Oh, the stars, they twinkle like a slide trombone, and the saxophones croon of a land we call home. Let us cross. Oh, the stars, they twinkle like a slide trombone, the saxophones croon of a land we call home. The sun paints gold on the fields we've manned.
Oh, the clarinet sighs in a velvet breeze, and the rhythm flows like the roots of the trees. Let us cross, oh, across that shining stream, where the trees whisper soft in a dream. Rest in the shade where the good Lord decrees to live and die in Dixie. Oh, sweet memory.
Yes. To live and die in Dixie. Oh my goodness, folks. So yes, that song was written from some words from one of his books. And I just love it. Suno.com, $10 a month allows you to make like 1,000 songs a month. I'll never get there, but I want you folks to know that it's available. And for those of you who watch my broadcast, if you want to have me create a song for you, all I need is like 5 sentences. Okay, descriptive sentences, a style of music you want, as far as like jazz or country, whatever, and I'll do the best I can, and I'll use it on my broadcast. But again, folks, get your copy of this, The Legend Will Hollows by Ben Walker. One thing I know about Ben, and he made it quite clear when he first reached out to me to promote his book. He suffers from autistic. He's autistic and he has epilepsy. And he works and he writes books. So, folks, grab your copy. It's $15. It's a very good buy. But from our show on Thursday, I do want to give a shout out to them. General Alex Wisnet, who is now a member of the Fire Eaters, he is also my client for genealogy. He's also my general for the Carolina Grey Ghosts. Al Wilson, Joshua Lee Gilmer, who is a board member of the Southern Independence Association. Chris Thompson, Brad Bowden, who open disclosures, also was a client of mine for genealogy. Did you see like a sequence of events here? Bobby Woods. He has in his title Brigadier General. I'm going to assume that he is a Brigadier General of an organization. Not sure what it is, so I'll have to reach out to him. Obviously, Ben Walker, we already discussed that. General Michael Muskowski, who is also the general of the Carolina Grey Ghosts, who open disclosures, also one of my clients, and Al Wilson. So, very good response. A lot of comments to me directly, liking the broadcast, enjoying it, asking if we're going to do it again. So I'm reaching out to these folks to find out from them, do you want to do this on a regular basis? And we'll see what happens, okay? Obviously, also is up to you guys. If you want to see more broadcasts about the South and only about the South, I would love to do it, okay? Let me know. Let me know also about the music. So my Judgment Tree broadcasts are always meant to be kept short. We're past the 30-minute mark. So I'm going to jump off here, get to work, and hope to see your comments in the comment section. And our messenger, message me at Colonel, C-O-L, Randall Rhodes, or All Roads Lead to Home Genealogy, or through one of the people that you mentioned here today on the broadcast. So, folks, it's been a pleasure. I'm still trying to figure out my catch line for ending my shows. Something cutesy, so if you have any ideas for me, let me know. Keep it cute. And Irene, don't forget, message me if you want to do another broadcast about your situation, about your group as well. So, folks, take care. Enjoy your Saturday. It's cold out there. See ya.